63rd annual meeting of FreeStar Financial Credit Union was held on August 20th, 2020. The meeting was hosted virtually via Microsoft Teams. Members were invited to access the meeting via computer, mobile device, or telephone. The meeting opened at 3 p.m. with welcome remarks from President CEO Dreama Isaac. Ms. Isaac provided the meeting guidelines and rules, shared opportunities for voting and asking questions, and stated that the meeting was being recorded. At 3:03 p.m., Chairman Raymond White Jr. called the meeting to order. 17 credit union members and 11 volunteers joined the online meeting. Mr. White introduced the Board of Directors, Supervisory Committee, and Executive Team members. The Board Secretary announced that more than a quorum was present. Since the quorum was established, the Chairman waived a roll call. The Board Secretary read the minutes of the 62nd Annual Meeting held April 18, 2019. Upon completion, the membership accepted the minutes as read. A motion was made and seconded by the membership to approve the 2019 Annual Meeting minutes. Clifford Brown, Nominating Committee Chairperson, announced 2 nominees for the Board of Directors and 2 nominees for the Supervisory Committee. Raymond White Jr. and Edward Cotter Jr. were elected to acclamation to remain as Board of Director members, each for a 3-year term. James Safian was elected by acclamation to remain as Supervisory Committee member for a term of 3 years. No other candidates requested nomination for the remaining Supervisory Committee vacancy. A motion was made and seconded by the membership to approve the nominations. Reports were given by the Board of Directors, Supervisory Committee, Treasurer, Executive Vice President, and President CEO. Following the reports, the membership made and seconded a motion to accept the reports as given. There was no old business to discuss or new business to be considered by the Board of Directors. The membership was given an opportunity to ask questions. With no further business, a motion was made and seconded by the membership to adjourn the meeting at 3:46 p.m. This concludes the 63rd Annual Meeting minutes of FreeStar Financial Credit Union.
I will now call for a motion to approve the August 20, 2020 Annual Meeting minutes.
Raymond Glenn Voorhees, I move that we accept the minutes as presented.
Is there a second?
We do have a second.
All in favor type yes. All opposed, please type no. The motion is carried. Today you will hear reports from the Nominating Committee, Board of Directors, Audit Committee, and Treasurer. Vice President Tim Schreck and Ann Lester will provide a report called Moving Forward, the Future is Now. Then Dreama Isaac will present the President CEO report. All of today's annual meeting reports have been pre-recorded. We will begin with the Nominating Committee report from Catherine Patey.
The 2020 Nominating Committee consisted of myself, Catherine Patty, and board members Edward Cotter Jr. and Charles Larson. I was appointed to serve as chairperson. On October 22, 2020, the committee met to nominate individuals to fill 3 vacancies on the Board of Directors, each for a 3-year term. Letters were received from Clifford Brown, Jeffrey Bruss, and James Ellis to request consideration for nomination to the Board of Directors. All individuals have previously served in this role and have significant relevant experience. Since no other candidates requested nominations, Mr. Brown, Mr. Bruss, and Mr. Ellis were placed in nomination for the Board of Director vacancies, and the motion was carried. Therefore, according to the FreeStar Financial Credit Union bylaws, I, Catherine Patty, chairperson of the Nominating Committee, announce that Clifford Brown, Jeffrey Bruss, and James Ellis have been declared to fill the 3 vacancies on the Board of Directors, each for a 3-year term. The results will be entered into the record. This concludes the 2020 report of the Nominating Committee.
I will now call for a vote to accept the Nominating Committee report.
We have a motion.
Is there a second?
We do have support.
All in favor type yes. All opposed, please type no. The motion is carried. I will now present you with my recorded report from the Board of Directors. Immediately after you will hear the remaining video messages. All reports will be given first. At the end of all presentations, there will be an opportunity to address any questions you may have.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining our annual meeting. We appreciate your participation. This is our second year with this virtual format. At last year's meeting, we gave an update on the last decade at the credit union. This year, we will talk about moving forward. These virtual meetings are continuing trend. The year 2020 and COVID-19 pandemic brought unprecedented changes to our lives and the way we conduct business. For the first time in FreeStar Financial's 64-year history, our lobbies were closed for part of the year. Several team members began working from home. Those remaining on site are following strict safety guidelines from the CDC, MIOSHA, and the Health Department. Your credit union leadership continuously prepares for the unexpected events. This year was an excellent opportunity for the team to display their effectiveness. Their foresight and advanced planning allowed the credit union to transition quickly. They deployed team members to work remotely with no interruption in member service. Our team always prioritizes members' needs and maintains the credit union's financial security. We appreciate your resilience and flexibility in embracing these changes. Despite the uncertainty created by the pandemic, FreeStar Financial moved forward with confidence and optimism, knowing that our electronic technologies were already in place. The future is now when it comes to remotely accessing your financial accounts for your safety and convenience. I am proud to report that FreeStar Financial ended 2020 on a positive note. The credit union grew total assets to almost $260 million and remained a stable and secure member-owned financial institution. Maintaining this position of strength enabled us to help members this year when they experienced financial hardship. There were significant accomplishments this year. We celebrated the grand opening of our 6th branch in St. Clair Shores. The Shelby Township location had its 1-year anniversary. Many of you came out to be part of this week-long events. Our team members enjoyed sharing those milestones with you. This past year, we are also proud to expand our field of membership. The credit union can now serve members anywhere in the state of Michigan. This growth allows us to reach new, underserved members and businesses. We can do this all through our digital presence and remote technologies. FreeStar Financial always strives to fulfill its mission to positively impact the lives of our members, the team members, and community through meaningful connection and progressive financial solutions. This is why we are part of the credit union movement. It's all about people helping people. Your credit union will continue responding to and preparing for change that will lead us into the next decade and help build better communities. You're part of an incredible organization. We want to help lead you into a healthy and brighter financial future. Thank you for your membership and loyalty. We could not do this without you.
FreeStar Financial is governed by the Michigan Credit Union Act and is compliant with its regulations. This includes a requirement to conduct a comprehensive annual audit to review the credit union's operations and financial statements. The Supervisory Committee contracted with the accounting firm Dorian Mayhew, CPAs and advisors to perform the 2020 annual audit. Their review based upon standards established by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. Dorian Mayhew's findings are that FreeStar's financial statements accurately represent the credit union's operations and financial condition. The National Credit Union Administration federal examiners also conducted their required annual examination and found the credit union's general condition to be financially sound. This represents another year of favorable reporting for the annual audit and state examination. Throughout the year, the Supervisory Committee conducted monthly internal reviews. Their audits found operations compliant with the credit union's policies and procedures that the Board of Directors establishes. By the year end, FreeStar Financial surpassed $260 million in assets. At this size, the internal control structure and reporting requirements have become increasingly complex. Your Board of Directors, which appoints the Supervisory Committee, wants future audits to keep pace with the changing regulatory environment. Certified public accountants should conduct these complex internal audits, and the capabilities and time requirements of a volunteer supervisory committee are very limited. Therefore, to best serve the membership, the board approved a resolution to amend the credit union's bylaws. This eliminated the supervisory committee and created an audit committee to contract with a CPA firm to perform these audits. The board of directors, executive team, and credit union would like to thank the supervisory committee chairman, James Tenney, and committee members James Safian, Karen Chavez, and Henry Summerstorfer for their outstanding dedicated service throughout the years. Your new audit committee comprises of 3 volunteer board members, including myself, Charles Larson, as chairperson, Clifford Brown, and Catherine Patey. In 2021, the audit committee has engaged Dorian Mayhew to conduct quarterly audits of FreeStar financial internal controls and procedures. The committee is responsible for reviewing the CPA's internal audit results. The accounting firm's expertise and audit committee oversight will ensure that the credit union's operations and activities are based upon established rules, regulations, and reporting requirements. Your board of directors and the executive team are all committed to these objectives. This concludes the audit committee's report for 2020.
I am pleased to report that again this year, FreeStar Financial Credit Union continues to experience strong financial performance in 2020. I'd like to share a few key highlights. Assets increased by 15% to approximately $260 million. Net income for 2020 was strong at slightly over $1 million. This represents a return on assets of 0.42%. The significant asset growth mentioned earlier resulted in a slight decrease in capital at 9.45% at the end of 2020. This capital level remains significantly higher than the regulatory requirement of capital remaining above 7%. The credit union's primary source of income is interest earned on loans to the membership. In 2020, nearly 2,800 loans were granted to you, our members. This amounted to $59 million in new loan originations for the year, with loans outstanding totaling $171 million at the end of 2020. We believe your deposits are best used to fund loans to the membership, demonstrated by our 76% loan-to-member deposit ratio. Credit union continues to grow, and during 2020, welcomed over 1,700 new members. FreeStar Financial continues to offer dividend and certificate rates that are higher than the national average. In 2020, over $1.6 million in dividends and interest was paid to our members. This is an increase of 8% compared to the previous year. The Board of Directors, management, and FreeStar Financial Credit Union team members look forward to serving our membership's financial needs while remaining a financially sound and member-owned financial institution. This concludes the Treasurer's 2020 annual report.
The last year has been challenging, to say the least. On March 16, 2020, in response to the growing concerns regarding COVID-19, we decided to close all branch lobbies in an effort to protect our team and our members. The closure lasted 3 months. During that time, we pooled our resources to ensure that little impact was felt by our membership. We were able to continue to provide services to our members, just in a different format than what you're used to. Our Member Access Center, or MAC for short, continue to be a constant resource for our members. The MAC team continue to answer your calls, process transactions, as well as perform various member service functions electronically. New members were able to continue to join the credit union using our online account platform that is available on our website. Drive-thrus also remained open during this time. Due to the closure of the lobbies, additional services were made available through the drive-thru, such as providing higher cashback limits, issuing debit cards, money orders, and cashier's checks, as well as providing notary services. We were also able to continue lending during this time. Applications were able to be taken online and over the phone. Loan closings were conducted electronically through a secure channel. We also had lending options available to our members experiencing a financial hardship as a result of the COVID-19 situation. When it was time to reopen the lobbies, steps were put into place to ensure the credit union was a safe environment for our members and team. In an effort to follow social distancing guidelines, we limited the number of members allowed in each location for teller transactions. The additional services that were offered through the drive-thru during the lobby closure remained in effect to provide an alternative, safe, and convenient option for our members. Appointments for member service transactions such as account openings and lending needs also became available. The appointments have allowed our members to have a guaranteed time to be seen by one of our friendly member service representatives. The offices were set up to provide a safe environment and continue to be disinfected after every appointment. During the past year, we used various electronic platforms such as our website, email, and social media to communicate with you. Other electronic platforms such as our online banking, mobile banking, and our ATMs with Teller Assist became the primary method members used last year and continue to be adopted for contactless banking. Electronic services have been a key in being able to continue to provide services to our members, and as we look to the future, electronic services will continue to play a significant role. Here's Tim Strank, our VP of Information Technology, to share with you our vision for the future of FreeStar Financial.
Thanks, Ann. As you just heard, FreeStar Financial had several technologies already in place that allowed us to quickly adjust so you could continue to receive uninterrupted service even during the pandemic crisis. I am thrilled to be speaking with you and especially pleased to share on some of the new and exciting technologies we are hoping to bring today and tomorrow. Technology innovation is essential to the future growth of business and most certainly the financial industry. History tells us so much of where we've been and where we are going. And when you look at some historical events, you can see how they fundamentally changed the way society and even business function. Certainly this past year, the COVID-19 pandemic is no exception. COVID-19 has demonstrated the importance and unique role of technology in responding effectively to new challenges. In this case, the challenge has been an unprecedented disruption in our lives. It would have been difficult to imagine the extent to which we are working and conducting routine aspects of our lives from home and online over this past year. As you heard, the innovations we had already proved and provided a purpose. However, successful innovations is not just about adopting the latest technologies. It involves aligning our strategy with its innovation plans to clearly map a purpose and need to be successful. For example, here's an innovation we are looking to adopt that aligns with our strategies. Let's say your spouse just contacted you to inform you that the car of their dreams was found and now a loan is needed. The loan is not the problem. The problem is you need to visit your financial institution and you can only do this during your 1-hour lunch. But you don't have enough time, especially with the amount of time it will require to drive there. That's where today's innovation can be a solution. FreeStar Financial is looking to adopt a secure, personalized video banking service. Imagine the mentioned scenario and all you need to do is visit our website, schedule an appointment using an online software system, and then with the assistance of video banking, you can save time by interacting virtually with a representative. This service not only will save you time, but it will also keep you safe and contact-free. Another innovation we are looking to adopt is contactless payments such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. A contactless payment, as the name suggests, doesn't require any physical contact between the buyer's smartphone and the point of sale device. You might also have heard the term NFC, which stands for Near Field Communication. It's the technology that powers contactless payments through a type of radio frequency identification. These transactions take place over a secure radio frequency that enables the smartphone to communicate with the payment reader when they're close together. So by adopting this innovation, it will allow you to add your FreeStar Financial debit card to your phone as a payment method so you can be safe and secure when making your purchases at a store. Technological innovation holds great promise to help us compete, succeed, and most importantly, provide solutions for all members so we can positively impact the lives of our members, team members, and community through meaningful connections and progressive financial solutions. I thank you and have a great day.
Welcome. Thank you for participating in today's annual meeting. I hope you enjoyed the report we just shared. Moving forward, the future is now. You can see how the many available services and technologies offer you added security and convenience. Our deployed military members have been using these for years to access and manage their accounts. The pandemic forced other members to utilize them, and you are all doing a great job embracing the new way of life. As your president and CEO, it is my great honor and privilege to report another consecutive year of strong financial performance and growth in loans, assets, and dividends paid. As we continue into 2021, FreeStar Financial remains a healthy, motivated, and growing financial institution. Our success is the result of your trust and contributions. I am grateful for your loyalty and involvement in our credit union. Together, we successfully navigated the challenging and changing environment due to COVID-19. The safety and well-being of our team members and the membership we serve are always our highest priority. Another primary objective is to positively impact the lives of our members and build healthy communities. I want to share with you a short video of how we stayed united during the stay-at-home orders.
Hey Ben, I think the printer's jammed. Can you check it out really quick?
A jam. Paper airplane. That's weird.
Having a good time. Shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky. Yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. 'Cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky. Yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call.
I hope you enjoyed the video. We had a lot of fun making it. The challenges this year made us an even stronger and more dynamic team. During this extraordinary time, the credit union assisted several members with loan modifications to offer them financial relief. Another way we supported the membership was by offering skip-a-payment opportunities. Over 1,100 members with $13.6 million in loan assets participated in the skip-a-payment option. Those members were able to skip 2,600 payments, totaling over $650,000 in deferred payments. The credit union issued over $1 million in loans to small business members through the Paycheck Protection Program. We will double that by the end of this year. Most transactions were completed without members coming into the branches, as you have done traditionally. Scheduling member appointments and remotely transacting business are the new future and will continue. FreeStar Financial will continue to provide you with enhanced technologies and financial services that offer value, convenience, and security at competitive rates. You have the most secure technology options to transact business, whether it's using the website, mobile app, ATM, or in person. These digital tools include ATMs with teller assist at the Shelby Township and St. Clair Shores drive-thrus, enhanced online banking with additional features for ease of use, e-statements accessible from our smartphones using our free mobile application. We promise to continue to develop innovative products and financial solutions. Thank you for seeing the value in making FreeStar Financial your financial institution of choice. Our team appreciates receiving your 96% member satisfaction rating. It is our pleasure to serve you, deepen our relationships, and learn how to meet your needs best. In 2020, our team continued to fulfill the credit union philosophy of people helping people. Last October, during Make a Difference Month, our team members volunteered almost 180 hours of their time to support the community. They also made financial contributions along with you, our members. This year, our goal is to raise $10,000 to support our designated charities, Maggie's Wigs for Kids. Together, we make a difference. In closing, I would like to thank our volunteer board of directors for their expertise and corporate guidance. Their leadership strengthens us. The flexibility that the board and our leadership team built into our planning keeps us resilient and ready for new challenges. Thank you to our former supervisory committee for your many years of dedicated service. Your involvement ensured that the credit union maintained a position of strength and stability. Finally, my most sincere and heartfelt expression of gratitude goes to our faithful membership. From everyone here at FreeStar Financial Credit Union, thank you for making us your preferred financial institution. It is our pleasure to serve you, and we are here for your next steps.
I hope you enjoyed all of the reports. Now it would be my pleasure to answer any questions from the membership. You can also ask questions by utilizing the chat function or by entering *6 on your phone to unmute it. Any questions? Okay, we will move, and our chairman will ask for a motion to approve all of the reports.
I now call for a motion to accept the reports that you have heard today.
Raymond, it's Glenn Voorhees. I move that we approve all the reports that were presented today at the annual meeting.
Is there a second?
We do have a second.
All in favor, type yes. All opposed, please type no. The motion is carried. Mr. Secretary, is there any unfinished business to discuss?
There is no old business to be considered by the Board of Directors.
Mr. Secretary, is there any new business to be brought before the members?
There is no new business to be considered by the Board of Directors.
Thank you, Jeff. President and CEO Dreamer Isaac will now offer some closing comments.
We appreciate you joining us today and for helping to make this meeting a success. I want to thank all of you, our members, for your membership and loyalty, our volunteer board of directors for their leadership and expertise, and the executive team and team members who provide the superior service that you deserve. Everyone involved is honored to partner together to serve our valued member. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of the entire board of directors, it was our pleasure to report another year of outstanding results for the credit union. You helped make all of this possible. We appreciate you. This concludes our meeting. Using the same procedures from before, I will now call for a motion to adjourn.
Do we have a motion to adjourn? I have a motion and support, Raymond.
All in favor, vote yes. All opposed, please vote no. The motion is carried. I declare the 64th annual meeting of FreeStar Financial Credit Union adjourned.